Alright, what's up, guys? So, I've been getting a couple questions. Uh, One I got recently, actually. Some dude wanted to know if there was a way that you could find the percent change based on a time period, and I'm not 100% sure on how you would go about coding for that. But what I do whenever I want to see a percent change, you change your uh, your study marker, whatever you want to call this, to the trend line, and say you want to know the change from uh, August 21st to the current day. You just go down to whatever the close is of that current day, whatever you wanted, click, and then you just drag it over to whatever it is, and it'll give you the percent change, which is about 17% change. Or you can just find the close, go on the same day, go from there and up. Which it's going to be different because if you go from here to there, you're finding it's going to be a longer distance rather from here to here. But it's generally the same idea. So I hope that answers that dude's question. And then also I made another custom study or custom quote, and basically it finds or it tells you what the difference between the price of the current candle to vwap. Say you wanted to play like reversal or just whatever, right? So basically you go in, and I'll just show you how it works. So basically it's just taking the price of the current candle and subtracting it from the close. Or no, it's taking the close of the current candle, price of the current candle, and subtracting it from the price of vwap. And it's outputting the difference between those two. And also made a little ticker up thing up here so it and shows you on the chart. And basically if it's a negative number, that just means it's over vwap, and if it's a positive number, it's under vwap. You can swap around in the code whether you want to subtract the vwap price from the current price or vice versa, and it'll change to be positive underneath and negative over top, or negative underneath and positive over top. Doesn't really matter. And then here you can't really see it, but let's go to this one. You'll see it. Basically, this is the RSI indicator. It's not for any specific time. It's per what time you have enabled on your chart. So right now, this is the 5-minute RSI over here, which is 21.9. This is the 5-minute chart, which is 5-minute RSI. RSI is 21.9. Now these change colors. I set them to change colors. I set them. You can change it too. And you could also change the ranges if you want. I set yellow to be really high, light gray, and then blue, and then gray, and then cayenne, and blue. Dark blue, it's basically dark blue is the lowest. It's just another indicator. I find it easier to use that rather than having, whether you want another lower chart thing here underneath the volume bar, which minimizes this area, or you could overlay the RSI into here, which it's hard to see. I figured just put it up here and you could be able to see it way easier. But other than that, I think that covers any new stuff that I have. I made this scanner. The problem with Thinkorswim is whether you try and it's good for finding stocks over time. Like it's called reversal morning sell-off. Basically, what I was trying to accomplish was in the mornings you have stocks that gap up, whether they're low price, high price, doesn't really matter. And some of them will just take a dive and drop like 2 points right after the morning opening bell. and I wanted to see if I could catch that because I'm not always looking at that specific stock. I wanted to see if I could get a scanner that would catch it. Well, Thinkorswim's scanner isn't really a scanner, right? Or it's not really an alerter. It basically whether it's a minute or two, periodically it'll update itself. So in the morning it won't really catch that until the move's done, and then you lost it and you missed it. So just trying to dig around. Basically, what I can link all it. I'll link all this in the description, so you can just download it into your Thinkorswim platform. But I put in basically I wanted it to tell me when the vwap, this dude, is greater than 0.5, which would be below vwap by more than 50 cents. Also, couple that with have a RSI on the 1 minute, which is lower than 28. Again, you can change that. I just picked 28 because I felt 28 is better than having it at 30 because a lot of stocks go to 30 and then pop right back up. But again, I haven't really found any of this to make a difference right after the open. So, other than that, actually, there is something. I don't know if y'all had a problem with it. Basically, some of my scanners, like this scanner right here, see how it's showing me all these with less than 100,000 shares of volume? For some reason, every time I open the freaking computer up and start the damn thing, I have it. The minimum volume I want to see on there is 250,000. But for some reason it goes and defaults, and I can't for some reason change this. Well, whatever. If I were to go in and change it, it would automatically update it back to what it should be. And I don't understand why it's... Jesus Christ. I don't understand why it's... Oh, here we go. Look, watch. Here we go. It's going to take them all away. And I don't understand why it does that or is doing that, but I've noticed this has been messing up. All the scanners have been really messing up for some apparent reason, but I don't know. We'll just have to play with it and see, I guess. Maybe Thinkorswim needs to get their shit together. But other than that, just if you have any questions, just leave them in the comment section. Email me. I know some people have seen in a comment. I'll put my email out there. And that's fine. I don't care. I'll try to answer as best as I can. Other than that, I'll see you.